How's that hair working out?
Not very well. Not very well.
Let's shave it. Let's do it.
Then we can be twinsies.
Yeah, let's shave that sucker. It'll be our thing. We'll get a mohawk on you.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Let's do a mohawk.
Yeah, no.
Pink mohawk.
No, I'm gonna stick with this, but the next time it's getting all tied up. Whew.
Totally shaving her head tonight. That'll be a prize giveaway. You get to shave Jacqueline's head. People will be lined up around the corner for that one.
It's been a long, long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long, long, long time. It's been a long, long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long, long, long time.
Boulder Beach Campground has really been a nice place to stay. If it wasn't 95 degrees, I would want to stay for another night.
You warm?
Oh man, yeah. It's already 92 in here and it's not even noon. Our spot was beautiful and the views of the lake, amazing. Mountains on this side, Lake Mead on this side. There were trails that we got to bike ride. They have bathrooms here, so they do have tent camping. It's a picnic table at every site. Again, ours was non-electric, so it was hot for us, but it was still beautiful. We just spent most of our time outside, no wind or anything, and yeah. Again, I'm kind of sad to leave. I get like that a lot because I find these places that are just so beautiful and get to sit out in the morning and have my morning tea, my peanut butter bar, and just look out at the nice solace and views and everything. But we are headed to an equestrian park, equestrian something or other, and they are a harvest host. So we're on to new adventures, and that's the fun part about being a full-timer. You get to change your backyard whenever you want to. Thought you'd be at the dump station already. You stopped to chit-chat, didn't you?
Where?
I heard you talking.
No.
All right, so now to the dump station?
Yeah.
All right, I can't wait to get in the air conditioning.
It'll be great.
I personally would rather be hot than cold, so I'm good with it. Ah.
Welcome to comfort.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, it's 95 degrees and we have been without air conditioning for 5 days.
Yeah.
In this heat, so we really want some air conditioning. So you found a place.
I did.
How about children or pets?
None.
Okay, and your first name?
Dave?
And the person that you're traveling with?
Jacqueline. Jacqueline. That's you.
That's me. Starting route.
We're gonna start en route.
Proceed to North Bryce Road.
And
turn left.
it's only 13 minutes away.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yes. I'm really excited to have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Really
good.
excited. I love how you didn't even ask for the price.
No, I did not.
I just was like, just get us some air.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are parked now at the 50 amp RV park, and look at the temperature in here.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Which means I am going to put on the air conditioning. So excited. Cool high. Come on, baby, come on, kick in. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm just gonna stand under it.
Not for long.
That's right. Woohoo! Look at this. Yes. I never thought I'd be so excited to get to an RV park. 50 amp, here we come.
Arrive at your destination.
He's not excited.
50 amp, here we come.
That's his excited face right there. Oh, there we go. Got a smile. All right. It's all good. It didn't tip over, and there's still the water that was in it is still in it because it's not in the container. Perfect. And this is the tub that we use in our sink when we're boondocking, just so we use less water. So I didn't have to go out and buy anything new. Works perfectly. The stand just kind of tucks it in there really nicely, and we'll still have fresh water. Excited. Voila!
We're in Golden Valley, Arizona, and it's starting to rain. We haven't seen rain in a long time, so this is kind of neat. Storm's rolling in. I noticed when we were in Las Vegas, Kingman, which is right next door to us in Arizona, was always getting weather. Now I get it. It's coming. Woo! Well, it's packing up in the rain time. We haven't done this for a while. I think the last time I packed up in the rain was 2 falls ago, something like that. And I think we were in South Dakota at the museum, and it was pouring rain when we packed up. So the truck obviously gets wet because that's open. The slide obviously is wet on top, so we have to deal with that, as Jacqueline does. And I guess the rain isn't too bad. As long as it's not thundering and lightning, I'm good to be out here. So we're gonna get on down the road and have a clean truck this time because it's finally raining. I love it.
It's pouring rain and it's time for us to move. So I have to bring the slide in, and I know it's going to be really wet, full of water, so I have a towel. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up on top of that slide. As you can see, the slide is right there. Maybe you can't see, but it has our couch and our refrigerator in it. So it's that whole wall basically. So I'm gonna bring that in, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm going to wipe the top down, because otherwise all the water is gonna run off of the sides and it's gonna go onto our carpet, all of our carpet there. Welcome to another healthy living tip with Jacqueline. Today I wanted to talk again about water, and I know I talk about water a lot, but it is super important. Water will help to flush your system of toxins that cause inflammation. So what is your water source? You know, a lot of people drink from the tap, and when you're living in an RV, you may have a filter for going into your freshwater tank, but that won't get everything out, and you don't really know what you're drinking. So what we were doing was drinking bottled water. Now, bottled water is a good option, but it gets pricey. Bottled water comes from several different sources, and you just want to make sure it's been inspected properly if that's what you're using. Another good option would be a filter, like a Brita filter. Now, those are really good, fairly inexpensive, and you just want to make sure that you're making sure it's clean, going by what the manufacturer says. But what we've found is the best option is our Berkey filter. Now, the Berkey filter takes out everything. It takes out things that a Brita will not take out because it's actually considered a water purifier. So you're taking out all of your heavy metals, you're taking out your plasticizers, you're taking out bacteria and viruses. So it is actually a water purifier. And looking at pricing, it's actually the best alternative because over time, with how long these filters last in the Berkey, it's actually going to save you money. We've had ours for about a month now and we absolutely love it. So here's to drinking a lot of water. And that's been another healthy living tip with Jacqueline. And we're not sponsored by Berkey. Glad we're not going that way. I couldn't really tell, but it must have been a pretty bad accident. Again, another bad accident. It makes me not want to go anywhere. But we're not going far today, just what, 45 minutes. It's backed way up still as we're talking. Look at that.
And I hope it's not something really bad because there were two
Ambulances.
There were two officers standing in the ditch away from the scene talking. And I'm wondering if it was really bad and they were just sort of calming one down like, whoa, this isn't good.
Wow. You know where you're going from the map?
Sure. This is pretty easy. This one's easy.
Just a basic parking lot.
Yeah.
Do we have hookups here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, seeing it's a cloudy day, it's nice to have.
That's a big rig beside us. Woo! I feel like our friends Gay and Bob, because we always talk about how they have a van, a Sprinter van, and they get somewhere and they just pull in and then they turn their chairs around and they're ready to go.
I know, I'm always jealous.
Like if we were them, we'd immediately right now just turn around and just, this would be our living space right here.
It's not like he has to change clothes or anything. Bob wears the exact same clothes every time we see him.
Yeah, because they have just a limited amount of space and they're so good at using it well.
Yeah, we'll still judge you.
In 2.3 miles, turn right onto East Sweetwater Road.
So that's the traffic, what, 2 hours later?
Yeah.
After us arriving here, coming the other way on the freeway, and now we have to go back that way to our show. But you think you found an alternate route?
Yeah.
Oh my. We were trying to rush and get out of there because we knew it would be a long ride, and especially if we took the freeway. So I grabbed my makeup and I said, I'm gonna do my makeup in the truck. I'm not doing my makeup in the truck. The show must go on. We have to get to the show.
Weren't there flash flood warnings this morning?
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Dirty Dough. Arrived.
We'll see if they have a spot where we can load in. Maybe they have a deal where we can load in closer.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh, wait. Finally got the makeup put on, and we made it to our destination in pretty good time. We have about 50 minutes to set up before we have to start, and we're pretty fast at setting up. We know what we're doing now. We each have our own things that we set up, so it should be interesting. We've never played here before. It's always fun going to a new venue. you know, just meet new people and see what we'll see. Hopefully they have a nice area for us to play, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun night. It's a 3-hour show, so between setup and playing and teardown, we'll probably be here for 5 hours. It's a long time, it's a long night, but it's also a fun night.
Getting all set up, we're set up, and this is our stage. Among the Vats. They had a beautiful outdoor stage, but the weather is so crummy right now that it's cold, it's windy, it's rainy. So we're sitting inside and we're gonna make a great night of it. So looking forward to it. All those years in the Boy Scouts paid off. Kind of cheated though, somebody else cut the wood for me. So it did not stay lit, but it's gonna have to do.
What is it?
It's a stick.
Ew, it's dirty.
I know, this cow was out there chewing on it. Oh yeah, that's good. This is your best healthy minute ever.
This is gonna be my first piece of cake in, well, that looks so good though. Look at that. Oops. It's yours. Looks delicious. Like my fancy cake server. It's worked very well. You really want to get me eating cake,
Yeah.
don't you? Pretty good. Mm-hmm. You have some.
So here's our mistake of choosing our campsite here in the Grand Canyon is we have solar, as you know, and solar needs sun. And there are 2 huge trees right next to where we parked. We should have done a little more reconnaissance and looked at the open fields first and things like that, but this is a great spot, which means that we have to run our generator for about 45 minutes a day to get our batteries back up to get through the night, and then they can drop down through the day. So it's the way it is. We talked to our neighbors over behind us. They're from Quebec, and we apologize for the generator, but our generator is pretty quiet, so it's definitely not an open cage generator. And they're like, yeah, whatever. People next to us run theirs. We can barely hear it. It dissipates pretty fast in the woods, so we're gonna have to run it for a little bit, and that's why you get to know your neighbors. So first things first, I'm gonna gather some firewood, get a fire going. It's a little chilly up here. It's supposed to get down below freezing at night, but in the 60s during the day, perfect. I can't complain. And there's a lot of dead firewood laying around, which is nice, as opposed to live firewood. Look at this, somebody already has stuff stacked up for us. They must have known we were coming. Yes.
I love it. Campfires. That.
I'm out in the wilderness and I stumbled upon a hunter-gatherer.
Gotta get wood. Gotta have a nice fire. That is good exercise. Just stand there and do nothing.
No, I'm really good at this part of it. I'll wait for you to come back for another load.
Yeah.
Gotta love her. Tough as nails. Northern Canadian girl. Did it right. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell so that we can let all of you know as to when we have more episodes coming out.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
If you liked what you saw in this video, give us a thumbs up and place a comment below, and we hope to see you out here.
We'll see you out here.